I got my first order of e-juice stuff to start making my own e-juice. I am really excited. I spent $93 and I got quite a bit of stuff. Let's start with, I got this here, which is, these are 1.8 coils. I do write my own coils, but I haven't gotten great at it yet. I can put the sucker in there really good. But my ohms, I'm just not real sure on it. I got a multimeter, but I'm kind of scared that the multimeter doesn't precise enough to measure single ohms, you know, or tenths of ohms. So, I don't know, it worries me. I think I might hold off for one of those little screw up things, you know, that tells you. So I got that. Put that over there. I got a syringe. Dang, dude. I didn't get the dull tipped one, so I'm gonna have to be really careful with this. And it's got a really sharp end. I think this is 10 mil. This is 5 mil, or yeah, this is 10 mil. This is 5 mil. Okay, or something like that. Got a bunch of small dilly bobs here. I don't know if I got a printout to tell me what this stuff is. These are 3 mil dropper bottles for making like tests, you know, test flavors. I got 5 of these. I think these are 10. I may have gotten bigger ones. Actually, I didn't. I'll have to order some. 10. Actually, I have a bunch of 15 mil bottles left over from previously buying this stuff. So that's pretty cool. Got that. We got the PG VG stuff. Alright, that's 250 mil each. I'm thinking I would like to use just VG and cut it with grain alcohol to thin it out, because you know it's so thick that it I'm sure the wick is going to have difficulty sucking that up. You can see, look, I'll show you the difference, the thickness. Alright, you see that bubble at the top on the, this is PG. See how fast it goes? It's like water, the consistency of water. Now, on this, look how slow that is. This is like the consistency, a little looser than Karo syrup, corn syrup. So it's a lot thicker. So I'll play around with it. And I got all this from freedomsmokes.com. And I'll tell you, they did a really good job. I think this stuff was pretty reasonably priced. And I ordered on a Friday and it's here on a Monday. So, and free shipping because I spent over $75. So that's great. It's buried in the bottom of my peanuts here. Nope. All right. Got the nicotine, which I'll open. And I don't know, man, everybody's so cautious about the nicotine. Don't drink it. Don't stick your hands in it. You know, I mean, come on, just treat it like it was urine. You know, like when you take a piss, don't pee on your hand. So it's real simple, you know. And if you get some on you, wash it off. But I will tell you this, you do not want to get nicotine poisoning. I've had nicotine poisoning and I've called an ambulance to come out to the house to get me twice when I first started dipping, which I don't dip anymore, but I dipped without thinking just too often and got sick and went and threw up and then couldn't stop for like 6 straight hours. And then I finally called an ambulance and they gave me a shot of morphine when I got to the hospital. So moral of that story is don't fuck around with nicotine. You know, it'll make you sick and it's not fun at all. But as far as this stuff just being like, I mean, they treat it like it was cyanide or something. It's not. And you got crap in your garage that's way more dangerous than this. I mean, I've said it in a previous video, chicken nuggets got more dangerous chemicals in it. So this is 50/50 PGVG. I didn't know what to get, so I got that, you know, sounded safe. That's what all the guys, the stores sell. So 100 milligrams. That's just, you know, make it easier. If I got 25 milligrams, which is what I vape, then it would be 4 times as big. So, you know, shipping costs, it's just unnecessary. Be careful, you know, just like you were cooking. You know, this, I definitely say cooking is more dangerous than mixing this stuff. So I got that, and that is a 100 milligrams, but it is 125 milliliters. And these are 250 milliliter. And then here's all my flavors. I got quite a few. Now, one thing I know I love, well, here's a sweetener. I got 30 milliliters of that because I imagine I'm going to put sweetener in most of the stuff that I do. So I got that. See if we can get this to, there you go. And these are TFA flavors. I don't know what that means, but I hear people talk about like halo flavors. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I got hold on one second. The other one I got a lot of was Spearmint. I really like Spearmint. I had never smoked menthol cigarettes. I hate menthol cigarettes. They're disgusting. One second. But the Spearmint is just, it's nice. It leaves like the aftertaste is clean. If you just put a little bit in with your other flavors, then it leaves you like, almost like with, like if you smoke a cigarette after you brushed your teeth, you know, that kind of taste. It's, I don't know, it may not be for everybody, but I really like the Spearmint. So I got a lot of that, 30 milliliters, because I'm gonna add that to a lot of my stuff. Then, let's see what else I got. I got this really small one. I don't know what that is. That is 12 milligram. What the hell? Ah, I guess it's something they just sent, like a tester. Apricot. I sure didn't order apricot. But anyway, I guess that's a free tester. Apricot. I think that's 3 milliliters. That's enough to make one 15 milliliter bottle. So that's nice, you know? Hell, that's damn near a week. At least a week, yeah. Although I vape pretty heavy now, so it's probably a little less than a week. I got Blueberry. All right. Now, primarily I buy cappuccino. I've done cappuccino. I got caramel cappuccino in here now. Somebody else bought it for me, so it is 12 milligrams of nicotine, which I don't like. But that just means I vape it more often. But I've been on a cappuccino, caramel cappuccino. What else have I tried? I tried some store brand, you know, some crap that they mixed up at the local e-cig place. And it tasted all right, you know, like kind of fruity. But after vaping it for just a day, I lost the flavor completely. It didn't taste great. It didn't have any taste at all. It was like vaping pure PGVG. And I just chalked that up to this guy being a cheap ass. These are about the most expensive part of your e-juice. You need about, for a 15 milliliter bottle, you're gonna need about 3 milliliters of this stuff. As I understand, I may be wrong. I'd have to check that. I'm gonna check all this stuff before I start mixing. But I think that's right. So this is the most expensive part. If you can cut this stuff down, then you can make it go a lot further. So I can see that they probably did that. And here's some caramel cappuccino, 15 milliliter. What else do we got here? We got Banana Cream. Now this banana cream has been sold out for weeks, and they finally just got it there. So I ordered it. I figured, you know, ask the audience, you know, on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Those people are never wrong. So if it's sold out all the time, it's probably good. Watermelon. All right. Now that's not a huge, you know, variety of flavors. Now you see I have these over to the side because these are going to be like in everything. Even if I mix blueberry and, I don't know, freaking cherry. I did try to get cherry, those Marciano Chuck cherries, but they were sold out. But even if I mix those two flavors, I am almost certain that I'm going to want spearmint in it. Maybe just a little bit, you know, like 5%. Maybe just a little bit of the spearmint there. But that's what I got. And I'm vaping on this Vision spinner. I think this is an Evod spinner. I don't know. I'm not really up with all the lingo. But this guy. And I like it, you know. I look forward to making my own coils. And this is good. If you're going to make your own coils, you just go ahead and buy some coils too, because you're going to need the housing. Now the thing that, I'm about to use one of these, so I might as well just take it apart. Open this. The thing that will go bad the first on these, in my experience, I've taken quite a few of these apart now. I'm really good at wrapping the coil, is these, I know you can't see that shit. These gaskets right here by the screw looking thing. You're going to be pulling those out, in and out, and then they're going to go against wires. Those are going to get holes in them. And you're probably not even going to notice it. But you know what will make you notice it is when they short right there. And this cooks. Because if it shorts across, because it's got a hole in it, then it's going to get hot right in there. And that's not supposed to get the hottest. I mean, that's where it's going to get the hottest. It's going to cook this, all these little washer things, all these thingamabobs. So check that. I think I rebuilt one, I don't know, maybe 5 times trying to learn how to do this. And I had already started to see a hole develop in it, and I threw it away. But yeah, if you're going to make the coils, buy a bunch of these guys. You're not wasting your money because you're going to need the housing. You know, you can't make the housing. So anyway, that's it. That's pretty good. Let me check my popcorn, make sure there ain't nothing in there. Nope. So I'll make another video when I've started mixing this stuff. Okay, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and whatever the fuck else you can do with Google+. All right.